So I added just a little bit more than a half a cup of milk, and this is the consistency it's at. So it's at a pretty standard queso consistency. And now we're going to add the seasoning. So the first thing I'm going to do is add about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. About the same amount of onion powder. Half a teaspoon. And then I think I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of cumin. Like I said, cumin's kind of pungent, but again, it's what goes into a lot of Mexican dishes, so you don't want to overdo it, but it's a good flavor to have. So about a half a teaspoon of that. And then I'm going to put just a pinch of salt in there. The cheese is already pretty salty. But I'm just going to add a little extra salt to give it a little kick. And last but not least, oh shit, that's full. Some jalapeno juice. I'm probably going to add half of it on my stove and the other half in the sauce. I'm adding about a half a teaspoon. I like a little bit of heat. I love the taste of jalapeno juice, but I can't do too much. So I'm adding about a half a teaspoon. And the juice is a little bit more mild than actually cutting up a jalapeno. So that shouldn't be too rough, at least for me. And we've got a pretty damn nice consistency. Just want to make sure all the spices are broken up and evenly incorporated. So I would stir this around for just a few more minutes, and then I am going to plate it, and we're going to try it with some of the homemade chips and salsa that I made earlier in the day. So I'll show you that in just a sec.